Welcome to Jan's Crafty Chills and Frills. So this is kind of like a continuation of an easy way to create a signature for your journals. One thing I didn't realize when I was making the video, that sometimes you don't have to. I'm going to be using pastels. This is oil and this is a chalk pastel. So they're not very expensive and there'll be links down below. But this was another thing I wanted to show you. Anyway, you may not have to cover as much space if you know what you're going to, what papers you're going to apply to your background. So anyway, I wanted to show you these. If I can still find them, I bought them years and years ago. I can't even remember. It's been so many years ago. But this is just a stack. I believe there's 50 in this stack. And they're great backgrounds, or just to use right by themselves. You don't have to do anything to them. Or you can paste whatever. That's an old-fashioned word, isn't it? We don't say paste anymore. Glue whatever you want onto the surface. So I'll leave that link down below. It isn't very expensive. It wasn't when I bought it. So that was quite a few years ago. I'm going to say at least 5 and possibly much more than that. So I might not be able to find them. When I say I'll post something, if it isn't there, I just couldn't find it anymore. And we're going to start out with some oil pastels. And I want to put my girls in that I showed you, because I just think they're just gorgeous and I want to use them in my journal. So I'm going to do them for here. And looks like someone's been into them, whatever. It probably was me. I was using them. So I'm missing one here, so I don't know. You know, grandkids, when you got grandkids, you don't know. And I've had these for years and years, so can't say it was one or the other. Anyway, so I'm going to have to take this off so you can see what I'm doing. And let's see what we're going to go with. I don't think these are going to bleed in the background. And since these girls are covering up so much, I'm not going to do a lot. It's basic. Where I'm going to put it. Better move her over. There. Okay. And now let's put this little lady. Don't you love her hair? So jealous of her hair. I may have said this. My father had very thin hair. And my mother had hair quite a bit like this, but it was auburn red. But yes, she had all these curls that were natural. A little more curly than that. And very, very thick. It was also thicker than this. But not so thick, it was you know, like unsightly. It was beautiful. 5 kids. My mom and dad had 5 kids. They'd probably had more if she'd have lived, bless her. But out of 5 kids, none of us inherited her hair. We all inherited our father's hair. Mine was auburn red. I got the color. It isn't any longer, but it was. Up until the 30s, the red started fading, going away. It sort of was replaced with gray, actually. All right, so I'm not quite sure what I'm gonna do here, but I do want to use both colors. And let you see, not both colors, but I want to use both types of, I don't know what you call these little things. Oil. Pastels is all it says. Oh, crayons. So the oil crayons, I did say I was going to use like a big box of Crayola. And I did used to have one. I've looked and looked, and it seems to have disappeared. Lord knows, I have no idea where it went. Do you have any grandchildren? You know what? Talking, I didn't do this, but we're going to do it now. Do you have any grandchildren? If you do, comment down below. What's their ages? I got a new one. It was born in March, so it's just not quite 2 months. Or she's not quite 2 months. Her name's Ryan Jade. And I haven't been able to see her. They're in Coral, Florida. Coral Beach, actually, Florida. And that's way, way down at the bottom of Florida. It's a long way from where we're at. But we are going to go see them because we're picking up our 2 older granddaughters. My granddaughter's fixing, my oldest granddaughter, my oldest grandchild, actually, she's fixing to be 16 in June. And she said, it's her 16, sweet 16. And she said, would you, she said, you can pick us up anytime after we get out of school, but can you please make it after my birthday? She wants to have a birthday party with her friends, and I don't blame her. And she said it can be the day after my birthday. And guess what she's getting for Christmas? I bet you could guess. I was going to do this differently than what I have been doing it, and I didn't. Than what I did the other crayon one. These are also pastels crayon. However, they're chalk. And I don't really know as you can see, I've never even used them. I've had them years. Never. There's one that was used, too. Well, somebody's used them. Well, I don't think I've used them. I'll put it that way. So let's see how this goes on. I don't want to, you know, if it's like chalk and it comes off. But I don't think it's going to do that. Actually, we're going to find out if it rubs off before I go any further. But I don't think so. Actually, it ain't coming off that. No, I can lighten it a little bit, but it's still there. So good. Let's see if any of this is showing through, and none of it's showing through. So these are good to use. And if I can find them, I definitely will put these. I don't know if that was that's not the same color. I put it back where I got it. Now, that's not the same color either, but whatever, it's close enough. I think it was actually this one. Can't see. I can't see to see if you can see okay, so I'm hoping you can. I know nobody likes it being off camera, me included. I don't like when I watch a video and it's off camera. I understand, but I do, since I do make videos, I totally understand how that is possible. Oh, did you see how that is? Actually, I wonder. They blend well together, it looks like, so I like that. Just want to make sure. Beautiful. I love this color. I like the chalk one. I think I better than I like the oil. I like that a lot. And I mean, you can rub it with your hand. This is so freaking cool. I really like it. Let me get my pearls out. Ah, here they are. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's not deep enough. All right, see, you see? I have found something. Let me get another color. I don't have any greens, so... Ooh, I like this. No. That's a blue-green. An aqua. I think it's more of an aqua. Marine. Blue-green. Okay. I really like this a lot. I really like the look of this. It's tremendous. I'm going to, you know, I don't need to do the middle, but I'm going to. That's a little different. Here you go. It's kind of a purple brown, something like that. Or maybe just a brown. I want to go over this just to make sure. Oh, I love this. Why haven't I been using them? I will now. I'll clean my mat after we get done, because it is dirty. Let me see. Maybe I want to see how it. I believe I can just spray a little water on it. Yep. Didn't get this stuff off, but I didn't think it was going to. So there we go. Now my fingers. Okay. Look at that. I wiped it right off that yellow. Look. Wow. I can just wipe it off. Now I always leave a corner or a little bit off so I can grab it, and I will grab it in another place. Because I could pick it up rather. There. There we go. You know, I found this. I got a couple of crickets. Barely ever use them. But I found this in a my favorite thrift store here in my area, and with a couple of others, some cricket scissors and some other things. I think I got them for $2.99. I got a lot of other stuff with it though as well. So yeah, I was very happy with it. I did do an opening, but didn't really, I haven't put them up because mostly I want to focus on, from this channel, I want to do more crafts than anything. My crafts. And I hope you're okay with the fact that I'm kind of doing the same thing but a little bit different as the other video, just showing you different ways, because let me tell you what, when you're making signatures, you got to make a lot of, I mean, it's a lot of printing, making signatures. It's a lot. Because, for instance, Donna's signatures were 11, I had used 11 pages. And you have to understand, when you do 11 pages, you've got to do front and back. So that was 22 pages per signature that I had to print, unless I do something like this to them, which I didn't with hers. It didn't occur to me until I bought this paper, and it was blank. That's when it occurred to me. Can you believe it? It never even occurred to me. Oh, you could and look how beautiful this is. Look how pretty. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it fits these little girls. Why do I keep saying little girls? They're not. They seem to me to be needing a feather. Love feathers. I have white feathers from our turkeys. We have solid white turkeys. They're Dutch heritage, actually, is what they are. Where am I going to put it? I better. I figure out where I'm going to put it now. It's too big for her hair. I wonder if I got a small one. This I bought from Temu. I did a box opening from Temu, but I don't know. I'm probably not going to put it up here unless you want to see. This one's smaller. Oh, I got 2 in 1 here. Let me see. Gee. Let me turn around. Now like that? I don't know. I'm going to put it like it's dangling from her hair. Let me see how to work back here. Yeah. I've got some butterflies. Okay, so that's all I'm going to do to this. I think it's beautiful. I like it a lot. I was going to do some others, but I did, I don't know, 3 of them, whatever, on the last one. So I'm just going to make this one short. And I just wanted to do these girls because I said I would. And I wanted to use different types of crayons. So you got your, on the corners, you got your oil pastels and you've got your chalk pastels. Which one do I like? I paint in oils, by the way. I've got a lot of oils, colors, but they take too long to dry to do them in do anything for a book. So anyway, yeah, this is going in the journal that I'm going to be giving away this month. So I hope you like it. If you do, let me know. And until the next time, bye. So I just wanted to show you one I put together with the background, and I used this. I wanted to do a sentiment, but you know, some script of the black cats. Black cat, there's a black cat on the paper clip. And I use this, which is embossing folder. Embossing folders are very good. And that. And these things just went under it. Here you can see this one is under here. This one was the top of a tin I had. And all of these are the embossing folder. This, which I love, this right here kind of looks like a chain link, a large chain link fence for a prison or asylum, which is where I got my idea for all of this. So I hope you like it. So anyway, oh, and this here is a book tag. I mean, it just tags the spot.